Cool. And you were part of a workshop right now, a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
What were you talking about and what do you think of it?
So I was just in Julie's workshop. It was called Taking the World on a Mission. I think it was great. I think that's what SABF and the World Business Dialogue is all about. It's about being in a team, working in a team, building connections and friendships based on the motivation of changing something. So I think it was such a great way to just speak your opinion on role models, on leadership, on about our future basically.
Okay, hi, I'm Kulaini Maimele from South Africa. The workshop I was in was about education, the education journey, and redefining the way we learn. And it was a very interesting topic because it was bringing to light different concepts and new ideas that are related to the education world and field, such as technology. And we were also discussing the different stakeholders that are involved in education, such as teachers, the government, private sector, and not to exclude the learners and things that influence the way students and learners learn.
My name is Ulle. I'm from Norway. It was about taking the world on a mission. So the overall theme was quite big questions: how to make the world a better place in terms of why you should do something, how you can do it, and what you actually do. And it was a really good debate. It's hard to find a solution because it's not a very specialized topic, but still I felt the discussion kind of boiled down to the individual thinking or the community thinking.
And the different levels at which people can approach education and the learning process, and just to make us better contributors of society from gaining the best from the education system. Yeah.
What did you like the most about the topic that was debated within the class?
I love to hear about the Argentinian side of view about education, for example, because I'm from Germany. I've never been to South America before. It's my first time here, so I didn't really have a certain idea about your guys' education and your system here and how it works. So it was very, very interesting just to get to know the other members of the workshop and their opinions on that.
I'm Jacob. I'm from Australia. I was in a workshop about redefining the education journey and how incorporating technology into education can revolutionize the way we teach the students.
Was optimal to be a leader, or do you need a system around the leader? And one girl from South Africa, she had an idea about, instead of having the hierarchy, you could have the leader in a circle. So the leader will be in the middle and people will be around the leader and give ideas to that person.
So if you had to choose the ideas that you like the most, that you're taking with you after this workshop, which ones would they be?
It would be definitely to do something. That action is quite important. And we talked about some students don't really interact in politics or in student demonstrations. So even though if you're in your comfort zone, it's important to step out of your comfort zone and actually do something and feel that it has an impact.
So you think you ended up reaching a conclusion within all of you, or just many opinions were laid down on the table and that's it?
Yeah, I think the only conclusion that was reached was that incorporating technology into classroom teaching is the way to go. But I don't think there was any real consensus on the extent to which technology should be included in classroom learning. If things like Khan Academy or Coursera or the edX kind of online platforms will ever replace or kind of supersede traditional classroom teaching, and there was also no kind of clear consensus on in terms of what qualifications those kinds of alternative education platforms give students.
I'm Santiago Siri. I'm from the Net Party and the Net Democracy Foundation, and we were sharing a little bit of our political experience going into an election last year with the Net Party here in Buenos Aires.
What have you discussed in the workshop briefly? and what did you like the most about it?
Well, fundamentally, what kind of democracy can we have in the internet age? It's quite an open debate still, because we're figuring out how modern technologies are disrupting practically every aspect of our life, the way we work, the way we relate with others, the way we share culture, and certainly it's going to change the way we do politics and the way we organize ourselves as a society.
Well, I'm Professor Alexander Laszlo. I'm the 57th president of the International Society for the System Sciences. This workshop just a few minutes ago had to do with using new technologies to create a platform for greater citizen participation in self-determination. So essentially it's a new, not just a voting platform, but it's a way for people to participate in the topics of interest that impact their lives and their society. Essentially what I heard was a kind of initiative that would involve not only creating a new kind of political party, which was a net party. Very interesting. People could be participating and voting interactively, not just occasionally, but in an ongoing way.
And with the net party, we have bring this proposal to society in Buenos Aires. We were able to get a little bit over the 1% of the votes in the city, which is a very good first election for us. And we're developing this technology called Democracy OS, which is an open source free software that aims to build a very simple, effective technology for democratic debate in a large scale, where everyone in society can be involved. And it's quite a big challenge for us. There's still a very long road ahead, but it's always opens up for a very stimulating conversation, and we've had a lot of questions at the end of the workshop.
And by using the power of the internet, the power of information and communication technologies, we can create a much more participatory democracy. It's not quite the same as a direct democracy, because you still have a certain degree of representation, but this way people can participate every day, every week, rather than only when elections are around.
If you had to say something to the followers of our blog, the people who check the Facebook page of South American Business Forum or follow the Twitter account, what would you say to them related to what you have heard in the workshop?
Yeah. Well, I would say in general that listening to and participating in as much as possible the forums, the activities through the blog. If you haven't been able to participate directly in the ongoing activities of this South American Business Forum, reading the blog, finding out what's happening, I think essential for people who are interested in the shape of things to come. What is the shape not only of business, but the way in which we are creating a society of greater participation and ways in which to transcend the negative aspects of pure competition into creating what we're looking at as a collaborative society. So this is